are recording. Well,
yeah,
a familiar face.
Yeah, it's been a while. A masked up face.
Oh my God, it's been like about 4 weeks since we actually recorded an episode.
Yeah, like right before my birthday.
Yeah.
But so let's get right into the title.
Get right into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the title of today's episode is 2020. You're drunk as fuck.
When you told, that's a great title, man. That works because really, you wake up the next day and you wake up tomorrow or even this morning, you go oh, what a fucking crazy day we got on tap. It's raining out. There's no sun.
But it's the whole year. So first of all, let me kick off with, I think that they should rename COVID-19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is a big change, though.
All right, tell me what it is.
COVID-20. Yo, because like I get it. It started in 19, but it's really fucking up 2020.
I know. It's only like, it started off like in February or whatever it was, and mid-February, and it caught on a little bit. But the year hadn't even started. We're still in winter, and you know.
Yeah, like we thought we were fucking fine, and then like, oh, this shit's over there. Then boom, 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 boom. Like this shit is just going nuts. So this whole 2020 has just been fucking crazy. So let's just get out, because I feel like this is going to be a more fun episode. Let's get out the fact that, you know, we lost Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, that was like almost the beginning of the weirdness. It started there.
Yeah,
you know?
We lost Kenny Rogers this year.
Yeah,
there's probably some other people that I can't think of. I know we lost a few actors, you know, but you know, rest in peace to all of those people. And if anybody we forgot, rest in peace to those people. So let's now jump into the weirdness. Did you at all catch any of that Tiger King, by the way?
No, I have it on my schedule. We almost got to it yesterday, me and the wife, but we're thinking of catching some tonight or maybe Monday. But is it really that good? It's
Jerry Springer on steroids.
Oh, is that crazy?
I never binge shit. We got that one episode we talk about binging shit.
Yeah.
But I never binge shit. I binged this whole fucking thing in 2 days. It's just crazy. Every episode is a train wreck. And it just gets worse and worse and worse. It reaches a fever pitch. It's just insane. This dude ran for president.
I know he did.
Dude, it's crazy.
And then I heard Netflix, after the crazy popularity, they ran and put together a fast episode as a follow-up at the end. Is it wrap itself up, or is it still open-ended, more or less?
No, it's wrapped up.
Good.
Yeah, I don't want to...
So it's essentially it's a documentary.
Yes.
But it's got some fictional, non-fictional things happening.
No, it's all true. It's that life is stranger than fiction shit. Like, this shit is nuts.
So the one guy who got locked up, the main fella, he was...
Joe Exotic.
Okay, Joe Exotic actually got locked up for the attempted murder.
He's got so much sass.
He does, doesn't he? He's got himself with the different color dyed facial hair and stuff.
Dude, it's crazy.
But he attempted a murder on the one lady. That's basically what the story's all about, right?
Yes, that's No, it's about more than that. That's the overarching theme. That bitch Carol Baskin. Blame 2020 on Carol Baskin, by the way. She gave 2020 them drinks.
She started it.
Yeah, so what else is crazy right now?
Well, real quick, I just wanted to touch upon one more thing related to that. So, do they deal with the fact of how wacky it is in the world of exotic trading and selling of animals too? Because that's something that really catches my attention.
You have no idea.
Wow.
Once you watch it, you won't be able to turn away, and it's so fucked up.
All right, I'm gonna mark that down, man.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, could you hand me that Lysol and that bleach, man?
Oh my God, dude! Like,
did he really do that?
Yes,
he did.
Friggin' Syracuse,
unbelievable.
Like, that's no Freudian slip. And it's tremendous. I'm seeing tremendous results, and maybe we can get that in there, you know. And like, come on.
And then he goes and maybe we can inject it. He says,
like, come on.
Did he say the ultraviolet light shit at the same time too?
Yes. He's like, we can. I heard good things. You were talking about that we're shooting light in, and what are you talking about, bro?
How do you get the light in the body, man?
Yeah, what? Like, come on, man.
Really,
like,
dude, come on.
No one's prepping this kid. Like, no one's prepping this dude.
Well, he started off years ago. He used to write scripts for himself, and they used to tweak it, but he could never stay on book. So now they write a script, he goes off book. If you watch the press releases, they go like, okay, just let him go.
They land-basted him for that. They dragged him. What was he thinking?
Well, thinking is the key word. He don't think, dude.
True that.
Like, before I came over, I was rewatching a re-edited video of Brad Pitt playing Fauci on Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
On Saturday night, right? And they got all the clips of what he talked about, you know, like the ultraviolet light and you know, the Lysol and all the different things. And then, you know, and Pitt's playing Fauci. It's a great clip.
Okay.
So I actually had heard what the president said, but I actually missed his last press release. Speaking of that, he hasn't done one in like 3 days because now he looks like a total fool. In this election coming up in November, they got so many sound bits of him. They're going to run them nonstop.
Oh, it's going to be rough.
And he's going to get feisty, and so is his cult.
Yeah, and people are trying to defend that, but like, come on, man, that's inexcusable.
How can you even come up with a defense? Yeah, it's indefensible. And there's no. I mean, I haven't had a chance to talk to some people. Maybe on Monday I'll talk to some people who might stroll by. I catch them and stuff. It's like it'll come up in conversation. It's like you better have a good explanation of how you're going to be able to discuss this being rational.
Yeah,
because there's no rationale.
He's completely gone. So speaking of insane supreme leaders, is Kim Jong-un, is he alive? Is he brain dead? What's going on with that?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's real crazy. And you know something? The craziest topic that I picked up on TMZ, which I saw this morning at 10:30.
Guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah, they're the first one that actually said it was a botched open heart surgery that killed him.
I heard that. That's nuts. Whoever that dude is, he's gone.
Oh, he's already been like drawn and quartered, you know?
Yeah.
He's done.
They do not play. Not with Supreme. Anybody that's got Supreme Leader in front of their name, I don't care if it's Kim Jong-un, if it's Snoke, if it's me, there's no fucking around.
And how bad does it really have to be that you're going to kill your uncles and your aunts and your grandfathers and shit?
Oh, he was like Saddam Hussein. He was heavy.
He's unbelievable.
He was ruthless. And it was like, yo, if I fart, you say that shit is rainbows. And they like, yes, sir, Supreme Leader.
Have you ever seen some of the video from the last few years where when the artillery goes by on the trucks and they're doing those parades?
That propaganda shit.
Yeah, then he comes up to the front and he's real happy and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he says something real important. Now, everybody is filmed with multiple cameras. If every single person that's near him, that's his cabinet.
Entourage, yeah.
Yeah, if there's not like 75 continuous claps and you slow down, you're done. The head comes off, man. It's guillotine.
Remember that movie
with a sword?
Remember that movie, The Interview?
Yeah.
With Seth Rogen and James Franco. Like, I thought we were going to war with that dude over that because I was like, his ego is not going to be able to fucking help that.
No.
I can't believe that dude might be out of here. That's crazy.
That could cause a power vacuum over there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I hope they haven't been sitting on like some evil, emperor type dictator.
Press a button?
That was just like, oh, I was waiting for this dude to get out the way, so now I can do more evil shit. Well,
I mean, it's possible that his father died 2017 or 2011, I can't remember exactly, and the kid's been around for about 10 years or so, doing the same kind of stuff. It's very feasible that with the success of South Korea and obviously Japan, and Japan's been good, in China during the same era and the same amount of time, that country might be thinking like, we need to maybe consider doing what Germany did, reunite, become a super world power again, get it together. We've been playing this game on our people, but we're really not doing well.
Yeah, right now everything is so fragile, like everything is like just ripe to be destabilized. So that's scary fucking thoughts.
Well, China's also talking smack too. I mean, we got COVID, we've got things happening with the government. We got the president doing his thing, and there keeps being announcements about how China's worried about the American ships that are in their bay, and some of the generals are saying like, shoot any American cruiser that's in the bay. It's like, what are you guys talking about? You fucking with the wrong country, man.
Hell yeah, that shit's crazy. So how about movies? Everything's pushed back. Movies, TV shows, pushed back. I was waiting on Black Widow.
Commercials look good.
Wonder Woman, push back. Everything's pushed back. Marvel had to push their whole slate back.
They pushed everything back one movie, right?
Yeah. Just pretty much everything. And then...
Black Widow goes back to the Eternals, and the Eternals goes back to Doctor Strange or something next year?
Yeah, everything's pushed back. Spider-Man 3's pushed back. And think about... You got Wonder Woman. DC had just set up their slate of like, we're going to put all of this out. Everything's pushed back. They stopped filming on The Flash. They cut that early. They the Falcon, Bucky and the Falcon. They stopped filming on that. Matt Reeves, the Batman. They stopped filming on that. Like everything stopped. Like Venom. They stopped production. Like it's insane. This is the first couple months in movie history where the box office has made no money. Think about
no money.
That's crazy.
Oh, well, the same in the comic book industry that I'm part of.
Yeah.
There's been no comics for a month. Marvel hasn't had comics out in 4 weeks. There's been no breaking comics since 1941.
That's insane.
And that's going to break the back of that market. Hey, thinking about Hollywood, imagine this aspect of it, too. Not only does everything shut down, right? Actors don't get paid. Well, none of the filmmakers who make the movies get paid. None of the companies that do, let's say, flowers, wardrobes, catering, special effects, they don't get paid. None of those people pay their bills. How widespreading the damage is pretty mind-boggling, and nobody even realizes it. We do, but it's bigger than just what we've seen.
It's everything.
Are
you sick of wearing a mask?
No, because really what I've been doing, we were wearing it in the store. We're working 12 hours a week, curbside service. Yeah. It's Wednesday to Saturday, 3 hours a day. It's 12 hours. Just to have customers want to touch base and call. They want to say hi. They want to just talk.
Yeah.
Some guys have given us a couple extra dollars towards future sales to help us out. I mean, there's been a lot of great generosity from the American people for the most part. I've noticed people being a little more friendly.
That's beautiful.
A lot more thank yous and stuff, and that's a beautiful thing. And we can do this on a regular basis. But the ancillary aspects of the comic industry, it's like all the employees, all the workers, the artists, the printers, the shippers, Diamond, UPS.
It's a lot of people out. So speaking of that, so they're opening up Las Vegas.
Oh my God! I mean, Las Vegas is so dangerous.
That's crazy. Is it the pressure?
It's money pressure. It's greed. What's the root? Tell me, dude. What's the root of all evil?
Greed.
Money. No doubt about it. I mean, if I got invited to go for free at the penthouse suite, I would not go.
Yeah.
Because if I got to go downstairs and play blackjack, and people are talking to me, and I'm standing like 16 inches from somebody, I'm telling you, in 5 or 6 months, not even 5 or 6 months, 4 or 5 weeks from now, that's going to be out of control in Las Vegas, Nevada.
So they're not going to flatten the curve. There's going to be
Georgia is going to be the next big hotspot. They're already out of control. I think I saw this morning they had 625 new cases last night. So they're crazy, and they're talking about they open the beaches up. They open up the tattoo parlors.
Florida did that too. That's nuts.
It's crazy. Now, and they've been inching in closer and closer to all the big major sports. You know, the NHL and hockey, NFL and whatnot. I mean, what did the NFL do last night? I think it was 2 nights ago. They had a sort of a mock. There wasn't a mock draft. They did a real draft, but it was done like through like you see on the news. Everybody's got their little mics set up and their cameras from home, so they ran the draft that way, and they would show clips of the person being drafted. It kind of functioned, but it was very creepy.
So think about this aspect too. This is funny. So NFL, the biggest sports event where chicken wings are being produced and sold. NHL is the second.
Yeah.
So there's going to be no NHL season.
Well, Wayne Gretzky said they're going to go June to August.
Now, is it going to be just empty arenas?
They don't know. Now, the NHL only had about 2 weeks of games to go or so before the playoffs were going to begin. So I don't know why they think they got to go June, July, and August.
I don't know. So
I think they're guessing.
But
you cannot step on the toes of the NFL.
Chicken wing prices, by the way, are at an all-time low.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes. In my mind, I was thinking maybe because they don't expect to sell as many chicken wings because of sports being canceled. Dude, the prices are ridiculous. No. I'm stocking up.
You have to, but be cautious because they might be freezing some ones that aren't as fresh as they should be. Because remember, with all the sporting events that were coming up, the NFL, NHL would have had a playoff or a playoff season. That would have been closely followed by the NBA. They would have had a playoff season. So if you're going to get ready for all that stuff, you're going to be able to food and service and everything. You got to start growing the baby chickens in advance. Because, sorry to say it, folks, chicken wings ain't big chickens. Mm-mm. Chicken wings are medium-sized, like teenager chickens. That's the only... They're damn good.
Yeah.
But it's like gas. The prices have dropped also.
Yeah.
So they've been growing... I hate to say growing. They've been raising the chickens for the chicken wings.
Yeah.
So now they got tons of stuff processed and frozen. They don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So just like a stock market, if they got 27,000 cases sitting in the warehouse, stock market goes down.
Yeah.
Look at gasoline. Right now, they're selling gasoline at the price per barrel it takes to break even, meaning it's under the value of it. So once the gas stations in Western New York run out of the gasoline they bought, let's say in March or February, late February, the next time they buy the load of gasoline, it's going to be at ridiculously low prices. You're going to see 75-cent gas per gallon soon. That's mind-boggling.
That's
because
crazy.
There's too much of it. Meanwhile, OPEC, which is a bunch of backstabbers to us Americans over in the South, in the Saudi Arabian area and everything over there, they haven't closed any of the taps down on the oil, the crude oil that comes out of the ground. So they're producing like 1.5 million barrels a day. They need to be shutting that shit down because they're causing their own problem. Because on the market, they buy futures. You heard about futures, right? So they're buying futures on gas for like a nickel a gallon. Not that exact, but that crazy though.
That is nuts.
I know, it really is, man. So anyway, like you said, this is one fucked up year.
This is a fucked up year. And like, I don't see it getting any better. This year is like a drunk girl at a party. Like an Instagram model named Tana.
The one is like all over the place?
Yeah, she's like, has anyone seen Bray? I love you, bitch. Like, that's, that type of fucking belligerent drunk. Fuck you. I don't like you. I hated you, and I'm unfollowing you right now. Like this is like that insane bitch. Yeah. Like her inner spirit animal, like her inner voice is like DMX. Like somebody tries to talk to you, and the inner voice is like, "What are you talking about, bitch? Get the fuck out of my face!" Dogs for life. Like, it's just fucking insane.
So crazy.
That's what this fucking year's been to me.
Let's finish it off with Have you ever been to a good beer pong game? You ever watch some good beer pong at parties once in a while?
I've been part of some good beer pong.
I was at a beer pong not that long ago, a couple years ago, I should say, at a party, right? And, it's the 8-foot table, and they're doing this and that, and there was young girls, there young guys, and the girls get lit, their whole 9 yards. So the girl on this end, on the opposite end of me, she's flashing her freaking tits to the other side so they would screw up. She's drunk, right?
Yeah.
So that they would screw up their shot. And then on the other side, the other girl was flashing back to the other one. So
that's beautiful.
It was a beautiful thing, but they were pickled and they were drunk and they had the big. The girls got the heels. They twist. They twist their heels. It was one of those deals.
Wow.
All right,
2020, man. Take your ass home. 2021, we
slam the door. Boom.
Boom.
Goodbye.
Hit it.
Woo. So, this should be a great episode. I've been locked up in the house for 4 weeks. And,
shit, we all been locked up. I feel like I'm in prison.
And you were telling me...
Shawshank.
Shawshank. Oh, what a great movie. That movie, I can watch it once a week and never be bored. Some great performances.
Fucking Stephen King.
King. The man.
Yeah.
Oh, but getting back to... this quarantine life that we're in right now.
Quarantine life, the title of this episode.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. As Julian just mentioned, this title of this episode is Quarantine Life. And so, you want me to start? You got thoughts? What have you been doing? I mean, I see you on the phone. I talk to you on the phone. I saw you the other day hiking. It's like, what the fuck, man?
So, one big thing that I've been doing.
Tell me what you've been doing, man.
So, one of the bigger things that I've been doing, and I won't give away the title, I won't give away too much, but as you know, or maybe, I've started writing a sci-fi novel.
I know that. Oh, it's sci-fi now.
It's sci-fi.
Interesting.
Yes.
Because just before the COVID shit, you were talking about doing the research, you were breaking in some new writing utensils.
Yeah. So I got Scrivener, which is a beautiful writing platform. Like, if you're gonna write long form books, I would definitely advocate grabbing Scrivener. Like, it's very, very good. Like, the tutorial is like 2 hours, which I went through like one day. Like,
which is important.
Yeah, which is important. But like, after you get that down, it's very user friendly. Yeah. So the sci-fi novel is, the protagonist is going to have super intelligence.